Hi everyone, it's Cyberverse. It's sorry, it is Cyberverse Trains here, and we're getting ready to go in to the brand new train room. Oh yeah, this is the new train room setup, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. Now, it is small. It's slightly smaller than my last one, but to be fair, this is good enough. But let's go ahead and get into some of the details. Basically, I still have no power for the light up here, but if we come down here to this little lamp, now as you can see, it is plugged into the wall, so I do have power in the outlets. So the table is now in place and the layout is basically built. But what you see up here is destined to change. Nothing up here is going to remain the same. This is just me playing around with it and seeing what I like and what I don't like. So just bear with me. None of this is going to be permanent or anything. I'm just messing with it to kind of get my vibe for it. But anyway, the new layout is finally here. It took too damn long to get here, but man, the wait was definitely worth it. And now that we're here, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, everyone's patience, everyone's comments and subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much. It has been a long process to get here, and I am more than grateful for all of you for supporting me and having my back and, being patient. So, yes, this is the new layout. This, I'm still, it's like I said. Yeah, I'm still having some issues with power, of course, but I don't care. As long as the outlets are working and I can run my trains, that's all that matters at this point in time. Now, to get into some of the details that I plan on doing. One of my big changes that I might actually do is I might make a double loop L track, because I'm not really a huge fan that the outer line has more room to run trains. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but the inner loop, it kind of to me, it makes it look like it's being left out in a funny aspect of what I'm saying. It does make it look like it's kind of, I don't know. Unless you guys like it, then I won't change it. So put in the comments. I might do a poll. Should I do a double L loop, or leave it as is? I might just put a poll out there. But nevertheless, yeah, here we are, man. It's just it's incredible that I'm finally here. But I'm going to break down the process for you of basically what I'm looking for, what I'm wanting, and what I'm thinking about making or updating. I'm not sure. But anyway, when we come over here, here's the roundhouse. Now this table right here was specifically made for the roundhouse. I did not want the roundhouse on the main table because I wanted as much track as possible on the main table. The main table is supposed to be, well, as you can see, it's double loop track, and I did not want anything to interfere with the double loop track. So, okay, cool. Now the other thing that I really wanted was an N-scale track to go around, because I do have narrow gauge stuff, which is right here in this Tupperware, and I do plan on adding the N-scale track. Since the N-scale stuff is so much smaller, I have a lot more space to work with that, and I might actually make the N-scale go alongside the whole L if I do that as well, but I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on anything that I'm saying, but that's why I'm looking for suggestions and mainly some suggestions. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, so the smaller table was meant for just the roundhouse only. And yes, I do plan on replacing my steel track turntable with the new DCC Bachmann turntable that's motorized. I think that would be better. I absolutely hate that I have to crank it. It feels so unrealistic, and it feels like a toy, and that's not what I'm going for this layout. I'm going for as realistic as possible. I know the Thomas stuff doesn't make it look realistic, but yeah, that's just how it is at the moment. So anyway, and then over here on this table, my intentions were just to make this the rail yard, and yeah, it's a small yard. I'm thinking I'm using too big. I think I'm using really. I think I might be using too big of switches or whatever. But actually, every switch in this yard is going to have to be replaced. But anyway, when I saw the yard was very, very small, I'm starting to think maybe I should just do the L shape, double loop, and then maybe somewhere I can add a switch for the trains to come into the yard. Maybe I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, this table itself was meant to be the yard, but then I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have like some sort of little branch line or something to go around the entire perimeter of the table? And well, mainly just here, as you can see, it looks cool. It does look cool. But now I'm thinking maybe I should do a double loop. And I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, basically that's what I plan on doing with the table. That's what I plan on doing with the layout. And I'm honestly very happy. It has taken so long to get here, and my frustration and patience was wearing out. I won't lie. I'll be honest. My frustrations were getting really thin with this, and I was trying to remain. I was really struggling to remain positive and optimistic about, this is gonna work. It's gonna be okay. Because for the longest time, as you all know, my layout was in my bedroom, and man, that was a pain. But nevertheless, it's finally here. I'm happy. I'm extremely happy, and yeah, it's a pretty. To me, it's kind of a small layout, but I think to most people, it would be like, hey, that's a pretty sizable layout, But now other plans other than what you see right here. I'm thinking about maybe adding an upper level, maybe an upper level track. That's just maybe a bridge or something. I'm not sure. I might do a separate thing on that. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're thinking about maybe adding a bottom track to follow the perimeter of the table. Now, for uh, for my child, for the little boy, in that's still inside me, that might be Tomy or Trackmaster track going around. I don't really like the idea of having electric trains going around the bottom. Unless you guys have any solutions to that, then I'm open to suggestions, like I said at the beginning. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of putting electric trains at the bottom because this is carpet, and I think the motorized Thomas stuff would be better. I know, there's Thomas here and there's I know, but I think for the child in me, I might do a big Tomy Trackmaster layout underneath. Right now, yeah, there's a bunch of storage stuff and everything. I do plan on adding storage units or shelves or whatever in this. I do plan on doing that and still have the Tomy stuff run around. But anyway, we're also going to do a ceiling track that's going to go around the whole perimeter of the room, and that will also be HO. That will not be O scale. I think HO would be big enough to actually run around this entire room. So, and I'm going to be using some pretty wide curves as well, so my bigger steam engines can get a good run in. The Norfolk and Western 611 model that I have, where is it? Isn't it? Well, no, that's the diesel there. That's my Norfolk Southern diesel. Is this the? Nope. That's the Polar Express, or the real Polar. Here she is. This is the engine that I plan on running on the upper level of track, because the new passenger cars, Norfolk and Western passenger cars from Bachmann, they should be coming out relatively soon, and I'm very excited because I'm buying the whole set, and I'm gonna have this baby run around the ceiling track, because she won't be able to work on the main table, because the main table has some pretty sharp curves. That's why you see a bunch of Bogey diesels and the Thomas stuff, because my bigger locomotives won't be able to handle the tight radius curves, unfortunately. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm going to do a whole separate video about some certain stuff that I've gotten. Maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, humongous update. I'm incredibly thankful. I'm incredibly happy. Thank you all so much for being patient. And the layout's finally here, people. It's finally here. And we're about to do some crazy stuff. And also, thank you all for understanding about why I was on such a big hiatus. I appreciate you all. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I'm Cyberverse Trains, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later.